Yes, Aram, is this audible to you?
Yes, ma'am, it's audible.
Alright. So in the last class, we had started with differentiation. So we'll continue with differentiation only. So this was the general formula how to differentiate any variable which you have. So if dy you're differentiating with respect to x, then you write it nx to the power n minus 1. Means whatever is the power that gets subtracted with 1. So just try one more yourself. One more part from here, one more example. Then we'll do the applications where it is used, all the properties, whatever properties are included. So y is equal to t to the power 3 by 2. Or make it x to the power 3 by 2. Arnav, is this audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Arnav, you didn't send the paper. That was missing.
I sent it, ma'am.
You sent, are you added on the group, Arnav?
No, there is no group, ma'am.
WhatsApp group, there's no group with you.
No, ma'am.
Okay, just send the sheet once again that was missing because I didn't receive it. I was waiting for it. I thought you forgot.
I sent it that moment itself.
That day only.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Just send again, Arnav. You people are not there on the WhatsApp group, no, with me. Okay, by the time, try this question.
Ma'am, I sent it again right now.
You sent it, no? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll receive it. So you both are prepared for error analysis today?
Yes, ma'am.
That will be the last test for that chapter. Then we'll be having continuous classes. So today also 1 hour class. Okay, yes, I've received your sheet. I've received it. Arnav. I'll check it. If you people get the answer of dx over dt, just send me in the chat box. Aram, check your variables. Arnav, your answer is right. I think variable you have not written it correctly. Otherwise, Aram, your answer must have been correct. So dx over dt will be what? 3 by 2 will come out. T to the power 3 by 2 minus 1. So this gives 3 by 2 t to the power half. I think, Aram, that must be a typing error because it will be t to the power half, not x to the power half. All right. So where can we use differentiation? So in 1 or 2 classes, we'll focus on differentiation, then we'll do integration. Because without mathematical physics, you won't be able to do any chapter of physics, neither in class 11th nor in class 12th. So in case of differentiation, the applications that include applications of DNA, applications of differentiation. First application of differentiation that includes is calculation of your instantaneous velocity. Instantaneous velocity, like v is equal to dx over dt. So here this is the position, this is the time, so you will be able to easily calculate velocity by just taking out the differentiation. Second is acceleration also. How acceleration? Because acceleration is given by dv over dt. So again, you have velocity with you, you have time with you, you can easily get acceleration. Now, before moving on to properties. Properties, what are the properties of differentiation? You should know. If you get trigonometric functions, then how would you deal with it? So if you have trigonometric functions, so you have to remember all these trigonometric functions and you will be used to it. At least for sine theta and cos theta, these two you should remember. So if you have sine x, let's say differentiation of what? Sine x. X means angle over here. I'm not taking theta, you can take theta as well. So differentiation of sine x gives you cos x. Then differentiation of cos x should give you sine x, but it gives you sine x with a negative sign. So you have a negative sign along with it. So d cos x over dx gives you minus sine x, and sine x gives you cos x. All right. So these are sine and cos. Most frequently used are sine and cos only. Now, apart from sine and cos, we have tan x dx over tan x. So this is actually square of sec and x along this. So this is the third one. Fourth one, if you have cot x with you, means the reciprocal of it. Reciprocal of tan theta is cot theta. So let's say cot x we have. So this becomes what? This becomes sec. Then you have x, means whatever is your angle, and then tan x. So all these are not used so much the way sine x and cos x. This will be used. This will definitely be used all along. Sine theta and cos theta. Theta can be given, alpha can be given, any variable can be given. It's just that you should remember whenever it is sine, then it becomes cos, and whenever it is cos, it becomes minus sine. Sine with a negative sign. And fifth one, if you have this sec x, then dx over sec x, this becomes sec x tan x. All right, this becomes sec x tan x. And one last, if you have cos x, then this becomes what? With a negative sign. You should add a negative sign in case of cos x as well. So if you have cos x, or you can take cos theta also. Theta, beta, or if you take any variable, omega, alpha, all these are fine. So this becomes with a negative sign. You have to write cos x, then cot x. Cot x means what? Cot x is the reciprocal of tan theta. Tan x reciprocal gives you cot x. All right, so these are the rules for trigonometric function. Out of these, most commonly used are cos x and sin x. If you know sin theta and cos theta, then you will be able to write it. Apart from this, if you get exponential functions, exponents we have already done in error analysis as well. So if you get exponential function, you get exponential function like y is equal to e to the power x. So x is in the exponents, y is equal to e to the power x. So you are differentiating what? Dy over dx. So in case of exponents, no, everything remains as it is. Means dy over dx, that is d e to the power x over dx. This gives e to the power x over. So in case of exponential function, whatever is the question given, that will be your answer. Same, it will be your answer. Then last you have logarithms. Log functions you must have heard of. Log table. Are you aware of, you people? You must be having in your practical files, you must have seen log tables are also given. So logarithmic functions are there. So their differentiation also has a separate rule. So logarithmic function, if you have y is equal to ln x, log x, these logs are also of two types. Natural logs are there, the other logs are there. So this one is the natural log. So if you have y is equal to ln x, means log x, then when you differentiate it, you get 1 by x. Just take whatever is x or the whole variable given to you in the denominator. So dy over dx, this will be dx over ln x, that gives you 1 by x. This is also used a lot in your upcoming chapters, especially work energy and your heat thermal physics. All these chapters include logarithmic function as well. So these are certain basic rules. Then we'll see properties. If you have a constant function, if you have two functions, if you have two products with you, all these things. So just note it down from here. This you all have written, no? So from here. Arnav, here you haven't showed coefficient of viscosity. Means you've just written the answer directly. You haven't showed it. How did you get it through the formula or something? Did you remember it, or you just solved it using the help of a formula? Arnav?
No, ma'am, I just remembered it. I didn't know how to solve it.
Okay, you were remembering. Fine. But in your subjective papers, at least you should be able to write 1 or 3 lines. All right.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
it's okay this time. Done writing? All of you. Yes, written. Arnav, Aram, Aisha.
No, ma'am, writing.
All right.
Yes, ma'am, done.
All right, now few properties of differentiation. So first property is very easy. If you have a constant function with you, if you have a constant function with you and you have to differentiate it, and on differentiating, whatever is the answer, that will be simply zero. For example, I say it's a constant function given to you. Constant function means, let's say y is equal to capital K. Capital K, this is your constant function. So if you have a constant function with you, then dy over dx means differentiation of this constant function. That will be 0. For example, if I give you number 3 and I ask you to differentiate 3. So simply on differentiating 3, let's say y is equal to 3. So dy over dx, this will be d3 over dx. This will simply be 0. So constant functions rule is very easy. If you have a constant function with you, whatever is given to you, just simply it will be 0. Now, second property, this is an important property that we will discuss with the help of examples. If you have product of a constant as well as a function, if you have only constant, then it is directly 0. If you have a certain function, then you already know we have discussed how to solve a constant function. So product of constant and function. This means what? This means y is equal to k is also there, means a constant number is also there, as well as you have the whole function with you. Function with you means whatever is given, like y is equal to x to the power 3 or any polynomial function, that whatever is given to you. K is a constant number that is given. So in this, what we do when we differentiate it, no, dy over dx, k, which is the constant, that comes out first. It gets eliminated and it comes out first, and then we finally differentiate function. Now, and we know how to differentiate the function, that we have studied. So it's just that multiply the constant. Don't differentiate the constant because it will be 0. This will get clear with the help of an example. Let's say y is equal to 3x cube. Now 3 is what? 3 is a constant. And x cube is what? X cube is a function. So what do you have? Which case is this? This is the second case. Second case means what? Product of a constant and a function. constant and a function. This gives you y is equal to 3x cube. Now we have to differentiate this. What did I tell you, people? Just isolate or simply multiply the constant that is given. Eliminate 3 first. Now x cube, you all people know how to solve x cube. Aisha, what will be the first step in solving x cube? I have to differentiate x cube. Yes, Aisha, try yourself first. Aisha?
I don't know.
X cube, how do we differentiate x cube? Just try. You had solved it in the last class. You only gave the answer of the last questions that we did. Try to recall. You must have written it somewhere, no? X to the power n. Then what happens? Here n is what? Here n is 3. X to the power 3 you are differentiating. So x to the power n is there. So that becomes nx to the power n minus 1. Now Aisha, now can you try?
Yes.
Yes, try in front of me. I'll help you. See, x cube is there. You are here to learn, so I'll help you. Don't worry about that. X cube is there. N x to the power n minus 1. So what will it be for x cube?
X raised to 3 minus
3.
1.
X raised to 3 minus 1. Before that, n is also there, no, in multiplication. So 3 gets multiplied with x to the power 3 minus 1. Now is it clear, Aisha?
Yes.
All right, good. So this is your answer. You got your answer. See, 3 multiplied by 3 is 9. X to the power 3 minus 1 is 2. Your answer is 9x square. This is how you solve if you have product of function and a constant like this. Y is equal to 3x cube. X cube you people know how to solve. If you have only 3, that becomes a constant and that is 0. If you have 3x cube, means 3 getting multiplied by it, then you have to solve in this manner. One more question I am doing, one question I'll give you. So one example I'll do. X to the power 1 by 3t cube. Let's take this example. So we have to differentiate x with respect to time. Now how we'll differentiate it? So best ways, whatever is in the denominator, no, whatever variable, whichever variable is in the denominator, then put that variable in the numerator. Mean take the reciprocal of it. If you take the reciprocal of t to the power cube, that becomes t to the power minus 3 when it goes in the numerator. So x can be written as 1 by 3 t to the power minus 3. This is also a way to write this. We haven't changed the question. It's just the way of writing it. So this is our question and we have to differentiate it. Now differentiation is what? Dx over dt. We have to differentiate it this way. No? Now 1 by 3 is a constant over here. 1 by 3 is your constant and t to the power minus 3 is your function. So it's a case of product of constant and a function. So what's the first step? First, eliminate the constant because you have to multiply it with the constant. So 1 by 3 has been eliminated. Now what is left? I have to differentiate t to the power minus 3 over dt. Now, Aram, t to the power minus 3. Can you please try?
Yes, ma'am. Minus 3t raised to minus 4.
Minus 3 minus 1. All right. See, when we'll differentiate it, this becomes what? 1 by 3 is there. Minus 3, n comes out. So minus 3 is your n right now. Minus 3, t to the power minus 3 is there. And what do we do? N minus 1. So if this is n, this becomes minus 1. So what's your answer now? See, 3 will get cancelled. It's minus t to the power minus 4. All right, this is how you solve it. So one example I am giving to you that you people will try yourself. See, if anything is there in the denominator, make it into the numerator, change the powers, means take the negative of the power, or if the power is there in negative, then make it positive. But how do you have to solve it? You have to solve it in the similar manner. Even if it is t to the power minus 3, what you have to do? You have to subtract minus 1. Ultimately, you'll get your answer. All right, so one example I'm giving to you. Before that, you all should note down also. 1 by 2 root t. All right, 1 by 2 root t. All right, if it's root, then you can take it to the power half. But before that, I think you all should note down these points. Logarithm you have written from here. And then when you reach that portion of that example, all of you send your answers. It's easy. It's easy. T under root t can be written as t to the power half, and then you know how to solve it. Aisha, do you have any off this week, or it's your regular school going on?
No. I have summer vacation starting from 1st July.
Starting from 1st July. 1st is Friday.
I mean, this Thursday will be the last working day.
Thursday will be the last one. All right. Sure.
Ma'am, is it possible if you take backup classes from the starting of the chapter? Because
Yes,
I'm not
yes.
getting anything.
Definitely. From the starting of the chapter only. Don't worry. I'll take it from the starting of the chapter. That's
So,
why I want your free time. That's what I was asking you about your vacations.
okay.
Friday, if it is, then Friday we can have a class. Saturday we can have a class. Then yes, now Sundays will be off for you. No,
Yes.
we can have a class because your first chapter is completely left. They'll be having one more test today. So after completing that portion, you can take the test papers from me.
Okay.
Right now, Aisha, you are able to understand this differentiation part, no? The calculus mathematical physics portion?
Yes, somewhat.
Somewhat. Aisha, wherever you get stuck, no, just ask me there and there. All right. If you ask me then and there, no, then only your doubts will get solved once you are writing it. Like I've given you example right now. Try it yourself. At whichever point you get stuck, immediately ask me. Then only slowly, all these will get clear. Because obviously, mathematical physics, this is very basic for your whole physics. So if differentiation, integration, all these your vectors, these topics are not clear, then you will be still facing issues in class 12th even, and even for your entrances, or even in your class 11th, even derivations utilize all these. So this may be a little tough. Slowly, if you practice more, you will get acclimatized to it. I'll give you more assignments also. Did you people receive the assignment of the last week? No, last week I think there wasn't any assignment. Yes, Arna Vera, any assignment was there last week?
No, ma'am.
No, I guess no assignment was there. No, because you were having tests, so I didn't give you the assignment. But after today's class, because your test will be over, I'll give you one assignment on differentiation only. Try that, and wherever you have doubts, just let me know. We'll discuss it in the class. All right. Try this example. X is equal to 1 by 2 root t. Minus root t to the power minus 2. And Arnav's is 1 by t to the power minus half. No, both of you are incorrect. See, let me discuss it. Root t to the power minus 2, I didn't get error. Root t means already that it's to the power half. Okay, let's discuss it. Let's discuss the solution of this. See, first step, as usual, write t to the power half. That will ease your calculations. So this becomes what? This becomes x by 1 by, this is 2 t to the power half. All right. Now, t to the power half, we'll make it in the numerator. So, x, this becomes 1 by 2 t to the power minus half. Now, you know 1 by 2 is what? This is the constant, and t to the power minus half is what? This is your function. So, t to the power minus half. You people know how to differentiate t to the power minus half. Dx over dt. Just keep 1 by 2 aside. Let's talk about only t to the power minus half. Arnav, want to give it a try? Differentiation of t to the power minus half. Arnav?
Yes, ma'am, I'm doing.
Yes, just try. No, just keep on saying. Solve it with me only.
Ma'am, minus 1 by 2.
Minus 1 by 2 will come out. Then what will be left?
T to the power
Minus
3 by 2.
minus, basically you mean to say 1 by 2 minus 1. This is what you want to say?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this becomes what? What are we left with? 1 minus 1 by 2 comes out. T to the power minus 1 by 2 minus 1 is left. See, this becomes what? My half into minus half. That becomes minus 1 by 4. And here this is t to the power minus 3 by 2. Is this clear to both of you?
Ma'am, but we can also solve it while t is in the denominator, right?
While t is in the denominator, how will you solve it?
You just keep t to the power 1 by 2 and then solve.
T to the power 1, then you will get 1 by t to the power half. No, you have to, how will you differentiate it? You are differentiating x.
Yes, ma'am.
So if you're differentiating it, dx over dt, you are doing it. So if you keep it in the denominator, then it will be what? It will be 1 by t to the power half in this way. You can do one thing, you can take 2 whole to the power half. That way you can solve it. But that will complicate your answer. Did you try by that method?
I just kept t in the denominator and solved it.
Okay. See, if you keep t in the denominator, how will you solve it? dx over dt you won't get. No, you have to have it on the numerator. Then only you will take the powers out and then you will be able to solve. I think there must be the error that must be committed by you. If you take it in the on the numerator side, then it becomes minus half. That's not our concern. Main thing is that t is on the numerator, and now we know how to differentiate t to the power minus half. So that will be a simple route for you. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Now, before noting this down, you people can note it later. If you have addition and subtraction with you, now addition and subtraction, these are very easy. If you have understood the basics, no, understanding of addition and subtraction is easier. Aisha has left, no? Addition and subtraction. Now, if you have various functions with you with addition sign in between, minus sign in between, like fx, one function is there, plus yx, another function is there, minus hx, these functions are there. You know how to solve a function, a particular function. For example, if I say x cube, you know how to solve it, x cube. You will solve x cube, you will get 3x square. You know how to solve x square. You know how to solve 3x square. All these, you know how to solve it. So individually, you can solve all these. Just at the end, add the signs. For example, means if you have dy over dx, so this will be differentiation of this plus differentiation of y that you have minus differentiation of x that you have. Now this will not get clear without any help of example. Let's take one example. I have taken a random example, x cube plus x square minus x minus 2 dy over dx. First I have to differentiate this, then I have to differentiate this, then I have to differentiate this, and finally I have to differentiate this in this way. And individually I know how to solve. So dy over dx will be what? See, x cube, 3 comes out, x to the power 3 minus 1 is left, that is 2, plus x square, 2 comes out, x to the power 2 minus 1, that is 1. X d minus dx by minus dx gives you 1 only. This is minus 1. And differentiation of a constant gives you 0, minus 0. So this is your answer. All right, just note it down. From the solution, you people have to note it down. All right. Done? Are you people done with it?
Yes, ma'am, done.
And what about you, Iram?
Yes, ma'am. Done.
All right, then let's start with your test. See, in question 1, you just have to take out the difference. Difference you have already studied. So rise in temperature means final temperature minus initial temperature. And at the end, write your final answer. In the second question, formula is given. You have to find the percentage error. In the third question, since values are not given to you, just write how will you solve it. Like z is equal to a to the power 4, b to the power 1 by 3 divided by c multiplied by d to the power 3 by 2. All these are given, already given. All right, so if these are already given, then how will you solve it had the values been given? And in the fourth part, you already have the values. So you can put 2, 1, 3, 4 wherever needed. And in case of fifth one, formula is there. You have all the values and you have to calculate the maximum percentage error in y and mention which physical quantity causes the maximum error. So at least you should be able to calculate the percentage error. Arnav, you also tell me, when is your summer vacation starting?
Ma'am, they started yesterday.
Career started. And what about you, Aram? Okay, you both are in the same school, no? Okay, so from 1st July. Or